Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. This video we're going to be talking about Jasmy. Let's go. Okay, welcome back to the channel. Jasmy might be ready to make some more moves. We'll see. Yeah, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please go down below. Hit that subscribe button. While you're down there, if you can tap the like button, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you to all the new subscribers and all the new comments and all the new likes. I appreciate all of you and appreciate you watching. So, just a really quick update on what we've been talking about. Jasmy was in this falling wedge forever, and I'm on the daily time frame right now. We had our breakout, and down here at the lows is when I was kind of making videos saying, hey, I'm buying right down here, is what I was saying. And I was expecting a massive breakout, and we've gotten a pretty decent one. From the low here to the high, the current high, we're already up 111% roughly. And we had our first major move out of here, and we got resistance right at the 236 Fibonacci based on, let's actually go to the weekly really quick. So I'm pulling my Fibonacci from this kind of most recent high on the weekly. Yeah, it is the most recent high on the weekly, pulling it down, and we found perfect resistance at the 236 Fibonacci. In my previous video, I had talked about how we're going to find resistance and most likely a rejection and a retracement down here. And moving back to the daily, you can see that we did get that retracement, and it's an extremely bullish retracement, in my opinion. So we came down. I was actually expecting us to come down to the 382, maybe down to the 618, but we found perfect support here at the 236. So if you pull a Fibonacci from the bottom all the way to the top of this top here, we came and retouched the 236, and then we've continued on our way. And not only that, I mean, the chart's kind of glitching here. Maybe just there was some massive buy orders in, and it just couldn't keep up with it. But there's massive gaps in here, as you can see. I mean, this is pretty bullish in my opinion, and it's not just my opinion. It's based off the Fibonacci's. If you can find support on the 236, that means that you're extremely bullish and you have lots of room to grow to the upside. And on the daily time frame here, we've got the 200 EMA sitting up here right in the golden zone. I'm expecting some resistance right around the 200 EMA, which is around the 014 area, and especially around the 618, the 016 area. And, you know, probably by the time it even gets up there, the 200 EMA might have curled down here to the 0.5 EMA, or not EMA, the Fibonacci, which is at the 011. And so, I mean, are we going to get there very soon? Probably not. We are starting to create a divergence on the daily time frame. We've got our highs here on the price. We got a lower high forming here on the RSI. I mean, if we had a massive move here in the short term, that could correct that and make a higher high on the RSI here. But I mean, it does kind of feel like we're losing some steam. But the good news is not only did we find that support on the 236 Fibonacci here, but we've broken above the other 236, the larger one. So if you're listening, I've got a 236 Fibonacci that we found support on the retracement down after we hit the larger 236 Fibonacci going up, the weekly time frame Fibonacci. That makes sense if you're just listening. But anyway, so we found support. We're moving back up. We did break above the larger, the macro fib here at the 236, and it looks like we're trying to find support there right now. So we had our move. It broke above. We came down and we retested it. And then it looks like we tried to make another move here, but got pushed down with this very large upper wick. And so I'm kind of thinking that we're going to go sideways here, honestly. But let's go down to the lower time frames and see what we got down there. So let's go to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we are creating our higher lows, higher highs. Let's kind of just do a Fibonacci from that high to this low, and let's add in some stuff here. Let's go ahead and add in the 1618, which we have not reached yet, and probably the 1272, which is where we found some resistance there. We broke above it, and it does look like we're falling now below the 1272. There's still plenty of chance. There's an hour and 16 minutes for us to have a nice move to the upside to find that as support. and then continue on. But looks like the next spot of resistance that I'm going to see is probably around the 00609 area, which is the 1618 fib. And so that's only if we can get it back above that 1272 Fibonacci. Otherwise, I do expect some sideways action. Sideways action, not meaning like staying perfectly sideways here. We could, we could have very wide channel forming here. We can go up, roughly around where that 1618, the 006 area, come back down to the 005.5 area, and then just kind of go sideways a bit. Waiting for a lot of the indicators here to cool off. The RSI is still overheated, still in the overbought area, where it's just below it now. And again, we're forming divergences even on the 4-hour here, where we got higher prices and lower RSI, and that is confirmed. We also have a red dot that looks like it's about to form on this trend directional here, and the stochastic, which is this blue and purple line right here, is curling over to the downside. So I do expect short-term just sideways action, possibly a little bit more higher, a little bit higher. I mean, the percentage move we're looking at is pretty small from where we're currently at right now. We're looking at maybe 7.5% move. That's not too bad. Yeah, I kind of feel like we're going to be staying here for maybe the rest of the week and over the weekend, and just in this area here, and just letting these indicators cool off for a little bit. The 4-hour indicator can cool off fairly quickly. I mean, by the time the weekend comes, it's not even Tuesday yet, where I'm at, and so by the weekend, this trend directional on the RSI could have already cooled off quite a bit. So this week, just kind of sideways actions on playing at, maybe another 7% move to the upside, but that's pretty much all I've got for Jasmy right now. We do have support, so we are running this support line right here. So if you start from this low right here and put a line coming up here, so if we do kind of want to come down for a larger move to the downside, expect to find some kind of a support, roughly around the 005 area. Yeah, maybe around the 005. And actually, I'm curious if this is our high, local high, where would the Fibonacci be for that? That would bring us down to the 0.5 Fibonacci area to find support on as well. Now, if we break through that, then I do expect, if we break through, I'm going to say the 00495 area, the 00495 area to the 005 area. If we break through that, I'm expecting a little bit larger move to the downside, possibly even coming back down to, roughly around the 0041, 0042. That would be touching the, or at least down to wherever the 200 EMA on the 4-hour is at that point. And so that could be, from where we're at right now, you just kind of draw it up like that. I mean, actually, that could be around the 0045 area. Actually, is where I'd find some support. Just follow that 200 EMA. And that's where I'm expecting to find our first line of support if we break through this trend line that we're kind of following right now, which actually, is forming a bearish pattern. It's forming a broadening wedge, but we did make a higher high. So this, this broadening wedge could still break to the upside eventually, but it is forming that broadening wedge right now. So pay attention to those levels. It's pretty much all I got for Jasmy. I do expect some massive moves in the first quarter. We already had the 100% move, but I do expect a lot higher moves in this first quarter of 2023 for Jasmy. And but I do expect a lot of resistance coming in, and it's going to be a large area here from the 008 all the way to the 0016 or the 016. So it is a very large area of resistance, but I'm not really sure where it's going to come in yet. I do know that weekly, or maybe it was the daily, excuse me. The daily 200 EMA is coming in right at, currently the prices at the 0014 area. So, I mean, we could probably shorten that up to roughly our massive resistance area to pay attention to is going to be the 012 and the 016. So that could kind of shorten it up there, but that's kind of where I think we're going to find our most resistance and possibly have a massive bounce to the downside. So coming up, coming back down to retest support at the 382, which is at the 008, and then moving on to the upside, something like that. But we'll just have to wait and see. So I'll keep you guys posted on Jasmy. very bullish on this project. You know, long-term price targets here. Do I think Jasmy's going to make it to $1 in this bull run? Probably not, honestly. I mean, there would have to be a very big shift in the crypto industry as a whole for Jasmy to get there, I think. If crypto grows, you know, and it can. I mean, it is possible that crypto could have a massive growth in 2023, 2024. You know, I've been hearing that the UAE might be, you know, incorporating crypto in some way. The petrodollar might be being crushed here, and crypto might have a role in the future. I mean, if something like that happens, something very massive happens, then yes, I could possibly see Jasmy going to $1. But my price targets right now, maximum, is around the 32-cent level for Jasmy for this cycle right now. Unless, again, like I said, something, you know, very massive in the global markets happen for the crypto industry. But anyway, that's what I got for Jasmy. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.